Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Reports say the Congress party's Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will make her electoral debut from the city of Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh state. The 52-year-old steps in to replace her mother, Sonia Gandhi, who was elected 5 times from the constituency. The move also met long-running demands of her supporters to contest in an election. The seat, a Congress party stronghold, was also won 3 times by assassinated Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Another well-known Congress party politician, Rahul Gandhi, is expected to contest from the city of Amethi, which he lost to the BJP in the general election in 2019. According to reports, Gandhi will also contest in Wayanad, a seat in Kerala state, which he won in the last election. The Madras High Court has thrown out a petition seeking the removal of 2 top ministers and a lawmaker in Tamil Nadu. It said Sports Minister Udayanidhi Stalin has not been convicted by a court in the controversy over Sanatana Dharma, which is a set of Hindu religious beliefs. According to reports, the court also said the public remarks he made last September were wrong. The petition was also aimed at Minister Sekar Babu and lawmaker Raja, who are said to have endorsed the comments. The minister's remark on Sanatana Dharma triggered a backlash from the BJP and Hindu religious groups, but the minister has vowed to stand by his comments and face any legal action against him. India launched its first underwater metro train in the eastern city of Kolkata. The stretch runs under the Ganga River, which was one of several routes flagged off by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Video clips showed Modi travelling on the train with school children, which marked a substantial leap in the transformation of urban transportation, contributing significantly to the improvement of urban mobility and connectivity. Reports said Modi also launched several development projects in the area said to be worth over rupees 15,000 crores. Later, at a rally in the city of Barasat, Modi made a sharp attack on the governing Trinamool Congress party and indicated it was protecting the arrested leader Sheikh Shah Jahan, who is said to be facing numerous criminal charges. The deadlock continues in West Bengal over who should investigate Sheikh Shah Jahan, who is accused of land grabbing and sexual offences in the state's Sandeshkhali region. Shah Jahan, who was expelled from the governing Trinamool Congress party, is being held by the state police, but the High Court has said charges against him should be investigated by the CBI. According to reports, the state has resisted demands to hand him over to the federal investigator on the grounds that the case is before the Supreme Court. Shah Jahan stepped into the spotlight after a mob attack on investigators who came to meet him in connection with a financial crime. Since then, he was on the run, before a court issued an ultimatum to arrest him. Thousands of protesting farmers are resuming their march on Delhi after suspending the demonstration at the end of February. Several rounds of talks between the government and the farmers have collapsed over their demand for legal guarantees for stable crop prices. The lull in the protest came after a young farmer died when clashes broke out with the police, but the protesters remain camped outside the city. Delhi's borders are closely guarded and police have been called in to stop the march. India's general elections are only a few months away, and the protests cannot be taken lightly by the government. Farmers make up a sizable portion of the electorate. Observers believe that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's federal government would like to avoid upsetting them. Reports reveal how cyber criminals tried to cheat a woman in Chennai after 2 residents of Haryana were duped into losing about 2 crore rupees. The woman said that she received a call stating that her Aadhaar number was used to ship drugs to Thailand. She said that a man posing as a customer care representative of a reputed courier company claimed that her ID was being used to transfer drugs overseas. The caller also gave her fake package details and an FIR number and promised to put her in touch with a customs officer to resolve the problem. The woman, a marketing professional, warned that it was quite unusual for a delivery service to discuss such a serious matter, instead of the police, a clear sign that it was a scam operation. President Mohamed Muizzu has declared that the Maldives will not extend its hydrographic surveying arrangement with India and that it intends to purchase the equipment and facilities needed to complete the task on their own. He said in spite of the Maldives' vast territory, his country is attempting to set up a round-the-clock surveillance system for its waters this month in order to maintain control over its exclusive economic zone. The latest move comes a few days after a Chinese research ship, believed to be a spy boat, spent over a month in the waters controlled by the Maldives. India had expressed its displeasure over the presence of the ship in its backyard, considered a strategic area for both China and India. President Joe Biden is thought to have won the Democratic nominee elections in 15 states after voting in the primaries ended across the nation. Republican Donald Trump is forecast to have won 12 Republican contests, strengthening his command over his weaker rival, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, who is predicted to surprise everyone by winning Vermont. Trump described the Super Tuesday polls held across 15 states as an amazing day and used the event to attack Biden. Biden, who has retaliated in kind and declared that his party will win the presidency. Candidates should receive a certain number of delegates to be nominated by their party to run for the White House. The election in November is widely expected to be a rematch of the 2020 election. The U.S. has said it has airdropped 36,000 meals into northern Gaza, marking the second joint mission with Jordan in recent days. It came a day after the World Health Organization reported that starving children were dying in the northern region, where an estimated 300,000 Palestinians lack access to clean water and food. The airdrop has generated a flood of debate, as aid agencies claim it is insufficient to fulfill the rapidly increasing need, while some said the operation was a failure. Over the past few weeks, more than 20 airdrops have been carried out by the US, Jordan, France, and the United Arab Emirates. For months, the UN and other aid agencies have highlighted the serious humanitarian condition in Gaza and called for a truce. A study claims that electric vehicles may emit a considerable amount of particulate matter from their tires and brakes because of their weight, and this could be nearly 2,000 times higher. The study by Emission Analytics was focused on environmental damages from contemporary gas-powered cars with good exhaust filters and EVs. The firm that analyzes emission data said because EVs weigh more, their tires disintegrate more quickly and release toxic compounds into the atmosphere. It said the tires are made of synthetic rubber, which are generated from crude oil. According to reports, the research involved Tesla's Model Y and Ford F-150 Lightning. Both vehicles use batteries weighing approximately 1,800 pounds. The study pointed out that most pollution research does not consider environmental damages from tires and brakes. According to research firm Counterpoint, Apple's iPhone sales in China decreased by 24% in the first 6 weeks of 2024 as compared to the same period the previous year. It happens at a time when domestic competitors are putting the US tech giant under intense pressure in the country. According to the survey, China's Huawei witnessed a 64% increase in sales within its domestic market during the same period. Due to US restrictions, Huawei suffered for years, until seeing a spike in sales in August with the launch of its Mate 60 series of 5G handsets. It came as a huge surprise as the Chinese company was shut off from essential semiconductors and technologies needed for 5G mobile internet. A little over $10 will soon apply to those wishing to ascend Japan's renowned volcano, Mount Fuji. Officials said they believe that the fee would restrict the number of climbers. Over 220,000 people climbed the mountain between July and September last year. Clogged paths, a rise in injuries, trash all over the trail, and hikers wearing inappropriate clothing forced officials to take action. This year, the Yoshida Trail will only let 4,000 people ascend it each day. Today, over 60% of climbers choose to take that trail, which is conveniently located near Japan's capital, Tokyo. Officials also imposed time restrictions to stop bullet climbs, which are attempts to ascend the volcano continuously. The Isha Yoga Center staged Mahashivratri programs in the city of Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu. The event is celebrated by Hindu devotees across the country. During the celebrations, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati are worshipped by devotees throughout India and among Hindu populations around the world. According to Hindu mythology, Lord Shiva married Ma Shakti, his divine consort, for a second time on this night. It is in celebration of their divine union that the day is celebrated as the Night of Lord Shiva. The union of this consciousness and energy promotes creation, as followers and devotees of Lord Shiva observe fast and hold special pujas at temples across the world on the auspicious day. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.